Strong storms as we head into the weekend. Wind gusts, lightning, heavy rain. In fact, look at this flooding. A viewer sending us this video from Bedford Park Apartments. It's on Shallowford Road in Chamblee. You see how quickly the water accumulating there on the roads, even on the sidewalk. We've also seen flooding around Stone Mountain. This is what can happen very quickly when this amount of rain falls this fast. Let's get straight over to Chief Meteorologist Chris Holcomb.
And that's the problem there, Cheryl and Jennifer, where we have these storms that develop and they don't really have a lot of atmospheric push with them to make them move out. They just develop and then rain themselves out. As they rain themselves out, then we have other storms developing in the outflow from that. And that's just what we've been watching here for this afternoon. And these heavier showers were very heavy. And since they weren't moving, they were dumping a lot of rain on the same area over and over again. So here's what we're watching now. Things are calming down in the city, but we do have some storms still firing up on the south side here in South Fulton County, down into Clayette County. A few storms over on the west side. Also, these still holding together south and east of the city. That's where we had the latest severe thunderstorm warning that was just canceled, but still some strong storms over there. But for the city, drying out. But even though we're drying out, we still have the flash flood warnings in effect. I'm going to break down all of those warnings for you in just a second. But I want to show you that cluster, though. This that's down in South Fulton and into parts of Fayette County. Heavy rain and thunder and lightning, not classified as severe, but we do have winds there around 40 miles an hour. Additional storms here in Rockdale County, going into Newton County, pushing down into parts of Jasper County, where we have more of that heavy rain and thunder and lightning. That's where the heaviest is. Now, this is what is left of the severe thunderstorm warning that was in effect earlier. They canceled it. The National Weather Service canceled it at 5:15, but that doesn't mean the storm is over. It just means that it's not at severe criteria still, but very heavy rain there along I-20 in Covington and south of that going down toward the Monticello area. And as you can see, it just develops. It's not moving anywhere. It's just going to rain itself out. And that's been the trend with these other storms, too. Look at all of the green polygons that you see here around the metro area. This is for a flash flood warning that's in effect for DeKalb and Fulton County, DeKalb and Gwinnett County until 8 o'clock. We also have this one on the north side for parts of Cherokee, North DeKalb, North Fulton, and parts of Gwinnett County until 9:30. And then this is a new one for Forsyth and Gwinnett. That's going to be in effect until 10:15. The rain there has pretty much ended, but we still have some runoff. And you still have to watch for flooding on roads and creeks and streams that are rising out there and plenty of runoff around. I do think they'll most likely cancel those warnings before they are set to expire, so those will probably be canceled a little bit later. But again, around metro Atlanta, we're seeing some improving conditions. Also in North Georgia, it was very active there. We had multiple flash flood warnings earlier. They have canceled all of those in parts of North Georgia. Still watching some of these showers and storms firing up along the Georgia-Alabama line from Haralson County, Carroll County, over into Cleburne County, another one up in Polk County developing. They're a little more sporadic. So all in all, conditions should be improving for the rest of the evening hours for tonight. The Weather Service or the Storm Prediction Center has us today in that level 1 threat. I think they'll update that later, taking it away. But then going into the weekend, other low-level threats with lower rain chances. And even though the rain chances are lower, any storms that develop could be strong. And of course, we'll have much more on that for you coming up in just a little bit.